Let's go, fam. Another trade recap. Let's freaking get it. W's today. Only W's. Let's go. So, here's the trade we took today. Quick little trade recap. This was at an hour and a half into market open, around 11 a.m. Eastern time, which is just 8 a.m. Pacific time. So I have like minus Pacific time because I'm in Pacific time, obviously. So W as trade, we had a pretty choppy, slow market coming into market open. We didn't have too much of A+ price action, so we had to wait, which is why I extended my window. Like I said earlier in my other trade recap, if you haven't seen that already, go check it out because there's some valuable information on how to apply your strategy and understand your market context and how to handle losing streaks and losing periods. Okay, we took this trade with the Discord live and the TikTok. Actually, if you go back on the Discord, or I'll post it on my story, but you guys will see we're live with the TikTok as well. Announce this trade as well. We're only live with the Discord usually, but I set it up on TikTok too, so you can TikTok can also see. But I don't like trading live on TikTok because you never know what that shit. If I get like one more violation, I think I'm like cooked. But one trade today, it was a 1-to-3 RR trade, which is pretty high for my specific strategy, but I'll take it. It was a very valid trade. What we wanted to see was, again, you guys already know, clear trend in one direction. How do we identify that? 200 SMA sloping up. Then we have this next line, which is the 50 SMA. We also want to see price holding above this as well for some nice trades. Actually, I don't like this color being like green. I like this blue. What is it? But like, it doesn't stand out. Like, it doesn't stand out. I don't like how it doesn't stand out. Maybe I can increase the thickness. Yo, what? What does that do? Hey, yo, what? Hey, yo, what? Hey, yo, what? All right, or, you know, okay. Oh, I can change the thickness. Look, he looks a little restarted. I'll keep it here. I like that blue. It pops out. I like blue. Blue's fire. Green for my candlesticks, blue for the lines. Okay, I like blue. Some variation in colors. So back to business. What do we see? 200 SMA sloping up. We also saw the 50 SMA. We don't really care if this is sloping up or not. Usually it's going to be sloping up if we have some strong trend. What we did see is price holding above the 50 SMA and holding above the 200 SMA for a while. You guys can already see that. What do we get? A strong move up, a pullback, exactly what we're waiting for. We got a entry off this momentum candle right here. Right? Stop loss at the low, take profit at the swing high, right? That's our normal positions are set. Unless if our RR is less than 1, for example, let's say our stop loss was here for whatever reason, we would set our take profit at 1-to-1. Also, we also had one of my students bank as well with the strategy we built for him with his supply and demand strategy, which was, I believe he marked out this zone. This is a strategy we built for him, and he tested it, made it work, we refined it, went over his results, and he built a profitable trading strategy as well. And he's already withdrawn $45,000 freaking dollars in 2.5 months, which is absurd. And he's not made a single dollar before that. He entered off this. I believe his stops were down here. His take profit was up here. Either he entered off this candle or like this candle. I don't remember exactly which candle it was, but one of these candles, target was his swing high, and he smacked that as well. Happy to see him win too, right? It's all about learning how to build a profitable strategy and mastering your psychology alongside that. This trade, we banked on that. Entry was supposed to be on this, but by the time the candle closed, we entered, and our entry, you could see right here, entry and exit, and our take profit was all the way down here for like almost a 3 RR, which I'll take it. I'll take it personally. And we entered with 3 minis. Our risk was extremely small. I might even need to up the size to like 4 or 5 minis because my risk was like $300 on this trade. I'd normally want my risk to be around like anywhere from lowest is 300, but that's for like the lowest quality trades. I want it to be anywhere from 500 to like 1500. So we ended up, what's it called? I might even push that 1500 to like 2000 if we start to get some more good trades because we're building a huge buffer on our accounts. So entered on this with 3 minis. We got filled right here. Take profit was at the swing high. We smacked that, hit that take profit. I'll upload a video as well of the trade. And then that's all we saw until the next, until 9 a.m. Pacific time, which is when we got off. Very, very choppy. No good market environment except for here, but there wasn't really any momentum candles to enter off of over here. You could see there's like pullbacks, but no momentum candles on a valid pullback. So none of that stuff. We wait. And then down here is some good possible opportunities over here. Not really any momentum candles either on this pullback. While we would, if there was a momentum candle, we would have entered it. For example, if this black candle was a momentum candle, yeah, we would have entered. Obviously, yeah, it played out in hindsight, of course, but there's no setup either. So there's nothing really like hindsight about it. The only trade I could see is this one right here that lost down here. But yeah, this trade probably would have been a valid loss right here as well for the day. Down here, because why? Pullback, momentum candle, enter off that, target the swing low, short. I would have lost. But the next trade, I can't really see anything else. The next one up here, we wouldn't look for anything else. Once we start getting some nice uptrend like this, perfect time for some pullbacks. We had this one that we announced to the Discord as well, right as it was forming. Called it to the Discord in the chat. You guys can go look at that as well. Take profit over here, stop loss over here. Why is it a valid setup? Because 200 SMA sloping up, 50 SMA sloping up, holding above both of those, which is amazing. And we have a strong uptrend, right? Beautiful. All we're waiting for now is a valid pullback, right? And a momentum candle during the pullback for us to enter off of. And we enter off that. Perfect. Enter off that, take profit at the high, smack that with momentum around 1 minute. And we had another opportunity as well show up a little bit later after that right here off of this momentum candle. This one wasn't announced, but I was just watching it because I was like, look, we gave enough setups. Like, we're not even trading these. Let's just keep it chill and not give everybody random opportunities, right? If we're not going to take it, let's not give it. If I don't take it though, I do mention it's high risk, but I didn't want to take this because it's out of my trading window and I don't like taking trades out of my trading window. I just got home, I see a valid setup and I'm like, look, market environment set up perfectly. Trade is setting up perfectly. Take that if you want to take it. High risk. Let's go. People took that if they wanted to, but I think someone actually entered off this trade and banked on it as well in the Discord. And then this opportunity over here was another valid. If you guys are watching the market at this time with the strategy, you guys know this played off. Why? Because it's a move up, pullback, momentum candle during the pullback while we have all our strong trend criteria met. And beautiful. Played out nicely. Okay? So trending strategies work well in trending environments. So we got to wait for trending environments to let them play out perfectly. Okay. So that's literally all the two trades we took. Very simple. I told you guys, the losing streak is part of the process. You got to keep using the strategy, refine it if it's necessary, but track the performance so you know if any significant change in the performance happens, is it part of my strategy or is it me messing up my psychology or do I need to change the strategy? Or do I adapt it? I mean, not change, because change means like change an entire strategy. Adapting is a better word because you're not changing a strategy. You're slightly tweaking it. It's a better way to put it. Yeah, you can call it change, whatever, but you know what I mean. All right, stop fucking around. But with that being said, that's going to wrap it up for this trade recap. Nothing crazy. You took the setups that align with our strategy, and that's about it. That's all you got to do. Show up, take the setup. That's it. No setup, get off the computer. Done deal. Right? Literally not that complicated. It's just the work you have to do to get to that point where you're robotic, disciplined, not letting your emotions impact your decision making, and taking the trades you're supposed to is going to take some time to get there. Right? It's not easy. So as much as you can, do the best you can. You know what you need to do. That's why, as an educator, it's really good engaging in these videos because some of you guys are able to be reminded of what you need to do. Because a lot of times, like I heard this quote from Alex Ramosi, and it can also be applied to trading. A lot of times, we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. You guys all know what you need to do, all know how you're supposed to act and how you're supposed to perform. You just need to be reminded of it and not be learning new things. And that's what sets you down the rabbit hole of analysis paralysis. Unless you're a complete beginner, which not a lot of people are. You get in the beginner stage, you learn a little bit, and you get out of the beginner stage. Okay? The rest of it is just being reminded of knowing what you need to do. A lot of us know what we need to do. We just don't do it because we're human. We get lazy, we get comfortable, we don't like doing the hard things. Usually the right thing to do is the harder thing to do, and nothing good comes easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. So that's why it's important to be engaging in these videos, be engaging in the information in the Discord, in the live streams, and taking advantage of all the education, all the resources you can, and the mentorship if you're in that as well. And taking in all the information, because a lot of times when you hear the piece of advice over and over and over and over again, especially from different perspectives or different frames or different point of views, it clicks in certain ways. And then at some point after hearing it so many times, you're like, oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. So if I just do that, then I won't lose money and I'll actually perform my full, I'll be profitable, I'll get my payout. why have I not been doing this? I'm so stupid. You'll have that realization many times, which I have many times. So, and that unfortunately doesn't come from firsthand experience, right? You have to hear it so many times and go through it a lot of times until it finally just clicks in your head. Okay, but having somebody by your side, being able to tell you those lessons into your ear, so hopefully one day instead of going out there and out in the ear and out the other, one day it just goes in the ear and doesn't come out the other, then you can benefit from that and you don't have to keep losing. So, mini trade recap for this trade today. We're up around like a little over 5, I think like almost 5.5K, 5.4K today. So I think we're ending off the month on like 30 something thousand-ish, a little under, around 30, either under 30 or a little above 30. So yeah, that's it. So hopefully you guys learned something from this trade recap. Remember, one thing I learned is wait for the prime market environment to trade. Sometimes we'll get setups outside our environment. I might even look to take trades. That's why I really want to look through a bunch of different names at my time window, because if there's some markets that are performing really, really well, like for example, gold. Let's see if there's any opportunity on gold. This is the 1 minute chart because I don't like looking at the 30-second on gold. It's a little choppy. It's already choppy on the 1 minute, but if we just take a look here, we had a continuation right here. Right, we pushed up, pull back, pushed up, pull back. Not quite. You can say this was a momentum candle, but I wouldn't enter off this because of this strong pullback. You could maybe enter off this candle. I don't really like it too much because it's so far up on the trend, but maybe you would take it with really light size. Take profit would be 1-to-1, but that got stopped out. But the good thing is we'd have another opportunity right after that at this pullback for a second chance. Take that, take profit at the not swing high, because that would give us less than a 1-to-1 risk to reward. We'd set our take profit at a 1-to-1 minimum and smack that as well. Now we got another pullback momentum candle here, but I don't enter this because it's past a swing high. Pullback or move up, pullback, no momentum, no momentum, no momentum until we pass the high, which I don't trade past the high. Pullback, move up, pullback, move up, pullback, momentum candle, stopped out. Okay, seems like, okay, out of these 3 trades, we had 2 losses, 1 win. But let's see, more opportunities. No, we broke below the 50 SMA, so we're not going to take that anymore. But that's about it. Yeah, so you got to scan through and track a bunch of trades and see how they perform. And if you take a look over here, we had this one right here, targeting this swing high, gave us a 0.74 RR. The previous swing high. You could target the full swing high. Sometimes if we have a prominent, full swing high that's standing out, I might just go and target that one instead. Played out nicely for a 1-to-1. And yeah, it's like perfect market environment. Sloping down SMA, broke below all these lows, strong downtrend, pullback, momentum candle. So keep it simple, stupid. Follow the rules. Y'all know what you need to do. All right, peace out, guys.